Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, hello. Welcome to our cafe. The best cafe in the world. We're just having a good tidy up today. I'm doing the kitchen and Ben's doing the cafe.
Small! Small! Ho, ho, ho! Something awful's happened.
What? What is it, Ben?
Oh, hello, everyone. I've lost my gold ring.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, I tried it on this morning. I'm sure I did. But just now in the cafe, I looked at my hand and it was gone.
Well, I'll help you look for it. I know how precious it is.
Oh, yes, it's very precious. It was a birthday present from my granddad.
Well, don't worry, Ben. We'll find it.
Oh, but it's so tiny, Small, and the cafe is so big. It could be anywhere. Oh, dear, and now we've got a customer.
Well, don't worry, Ben. I'll go see who it is, and you keep looking. I'm on my way. Woohoo!
Who's in our cafe today, Small?
Well, it's got black and white feathers, wings, and a beak.
Oh, so it's a bird. Oh, is it a penguin?
It's not a penguin, Ben. It's a bird called a magpie.
A magpie? I heard you could bring good luck if you said, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie. Where's your brother?" Go on, Small, say it.
OK, Ben. Good morning, Mr. Magpie. Where's your brother? Ooh! Sorry. It's not a Mr. Magpie. It's a Mrs. Magpie. And her name's Monica. I'm sure I've met Monica before. I think it's time to look in my book.
We need a story to help us cook.
Let's take a look in Little Cook's book. Little Cook's Adventures in the Big World. Let me see. One day I was having a walk in the woods when suddenly something landed on my head. It was a piece of silver cloth, which glittered in the sunlight. Sorry, called a voice from above me. I looked up and saw Monica the magpie peeping down at me from her nest. I love collecting shiny things, but my nest is so full that bits and pieces keep falling out. I've got so much shiny stuff up here, I don't know what to do with it all. I think I can help you there, I said. I took Monica the magpie to meet a friend of mine whose name was Manjit. Manjit was supposed to be making a shiny picture to take to school, but she didn't have any shiny things. Monica the magpie was very interested. Well, if it's shiny stuff you're after, you're talking to the right bird, she cawed cheerfully. All afternoon, Monica flew backwards and forwards between her nest and Manjit's house. She brought Manjit shiny paper and ribbon, glittery material, and sparkly sequins. Manjit was delighted. Whoopee! I know just what I'm going to make now, she said happily. And she made a beautiful collage of a shiny magpie sitting in her sparkly nest. Manjit and Monica the magpie were both very pleased with their day's work. Manjit was really proud of her picture, and Monica now had some room in her nest, so she could start collecting more shiny things. Way! Little Cook to the rescue once again! That was a great adventure.
Oh, I loved the collage that Manjit made. Didn't it look fantastic?
It was brilliant, wasn't it? Monica's collection of shiny things was just what she needed.
Oh, Small, I've just thought. My gold ring was really shiny. Perhaps Monica found it and took it back to her nest to add to her collection.
She can't have, Ben. You lost your ring before she came to the cafe, remember?
Oh, yes, you're right, Small. Oh, I'll be so upset if I don't find it.
It must be somewhere. Let's find a recipe for our hungry magpie, and when it's cooked, we can carry on with our search.
OK, then. What can we cook for Monica?
Ooh! I know! Big Cook's Big Cookery Book!
Of course, the big cookery book. There's recipes for everything in there.
And where do we look for things to cook?
In the book, in Big Cook's book.
I don't suppose there's any shiny recipes, Ben.
You suppose wrong, my little friend. Look, a fruity nest. The perfect recipe for our birdie customer. And even better, Small, you use shiny foil to make the nest.
That's spot on perfect. Let's make it.
Come on then, little cook. You read out the ingredients and I'll see if we've got them.
OK, let's see. We're going to need honey.
Honey, over to the cupboard. Here we go. Honey, got that, Small.
Lemon.
In here, there we go. Got the lemon.
A cooking apple.
There we go. Nice big green cooking apple. Yep.
Summer berries. It says here we can use tinned, fresh or frozen.
We're going to use fresh. There we go.
And frozen yoghurt.
Frozen yogurt. Oh, there we go. Nice and cold. Yep. There we are. Everything we need for the recipe.
Frozen yoghurt's really interesting, but I wonder how it's made.
Hey, why don't you whiz off on a yoghurty mission and find out, and I'll get everything ready.
That's a great idea. See you later. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Hey, why don't you come along too? Way!
Go Small, whiz away! I wonder what he'll see today.
There's a train! Choo-choo! This is the right place.
This is where frozen yoghurt is made. First of all, we need some water. The next ingredient is cream. There are lots of ingredients used to make frozen yoghurt, and they all have to be mixed up together. Mixy, mixy, mixy. This sugar adds a little sweetness to the frozen yoghurt. When the mixture has been heated up and cooled down, it goes through some pipes. Hee-hee, here it comes! Gloop, gloop. It's being collected in big tubs. Ooh, it looks yummy, and it's really, really cold, but it's not frozen yet. To make it freeze, it has to be put in the freezer. It's really cold in there. On a hot day like this, frozen yoghurt is just what you need to cool down. These girls and boys look like they're really enjoying it. Mmm, yummy!
That was great. See you later.
Right, everything's ready now. So while I wait for Small to get back, I think I'll have another look for that ring. Maybe it's down here.
Way, I'm back! And I found out all about frozen yoghurt. It's squeezed through a big pipe and then it's put in the freezer. Ben, how's the search going for your ring?
Not too well, I'm afraid.
Still no luck finding it then? We'll find it, I know we will.
I hope you're right, Small.
No time for worrying now, Ben. We've got work to do.
Come on then, let's get cooking. We're all ready, so take a look.
And we will show you how to cook.
The jelly boats and pirates' gold, princess pea pies, carrot cakes and fruity smiles,
And envelope surprise.
We love our cafe and we love to cook. We have a fantastic recipe book. He is big cook and he is small. Friends in our cafe, we cook for them all.
When your tummy
Gets all rumbly, you're ready for a treat.
you can make something delicious to eat. Have you cleaned the surfaces?
Yes, have you washed your hands?
Yes! All clean and ready to cook. Do you remember the ingredients for Fruity Nest?
You do?
There was honey,
1 tablespoon,
lemon,
the juice of half,
a cooking apple,
1,
summer berries,
4 tablespoons,
and frozen yoghurt.
4 tablespoons.
Whoopee, let's get started.
Now the first thing we need to do is turn on the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, gas mark 6. And remember, this is a job for your grown-up helper to do because the oven is hot, hot, hot.
Then put the berries and honey into a mixing bowl and use a fork to mix them and squeeze the fruit a bit.
Now give them a good old mix-up.
Then you add the 4 tablespoons of frozen yoghurt and mix it all up again.
Woohoo! Lovely and mushy.
Pour the mixture into a container, then put it in the freezer for 3 hours.
In it goes. All in. Pop on the lid. And over to the freezer. It's in the freezer now, Small. What's next?
Have you washed the apple?
Certainly have, Small.
Now you need to take out the core and make sure the hole's big enough for the filling.
Okay, here we go.
And make sure you get your grown-up helper to do this bit for you. Then you need to brush the inside of the apple with lemon juice.
And we'll need some silver cooking foil. I'll go and get that, Small.
Brushing the middle of the apple with lemon juice stops it from going brown. There you go, Ben.
Thanks, Small. Brushing on the lemon.
After you've brushed the inside of the apple with lemon, cover it in foil.
So we wrap the apple in the foil like this. Oh, it's lovely and shiny. Then pop it onto a baking tray and then put it in the oven for 35 minutes. So, oven gloves on and over we go. There we go. And remember, this is a job for your grown-up helper to do. In the oven it goes for 35 minutes until it's nice and soft, but not mushy.
I'll set the timer to 35 minutes.
Hey, Small, I've just remembered a rhyme. It's all about different numbers of magpies and what that's supposed to mean.
Oh, let's hear it then, Ben.
Okay, it goes like this. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told.
I think Monica will bring us good luck and we'll find that ring of yours, Ben. The apple is cooked and the frozen mixture's ready too.
Okay, here we go. Out it comes. Close that. There we go. What's next, Small?
You carefully open the foil and make a nest shape with it around the apple.
Okay, and remember, this is a job for your grown-up helper to do because the foil is hot, hot, hot. Opening it out and roll it up a little around the edge.
Then you put the apple and the foil nest onto a plate and put the yoghurt and fruit mixture into the middle of the apple.
OK, here we go. Onto the plate. And let's scoop in the yoghurt. This looks tasty. A little more, I think.
Last thing, if you have a few berries left, you can use them to decorate the top of the apple.
And it just so happens we have. Ta-da! Sprinkle them on. There we go. One shiny fruity nest coming through. There. All done.
So what do we do now? Can we play?
Not yet. Time to clean and put away.
Hooray! Wash, wipe, scrub and clean. Make the kitchen sparkle and gleam.
My name's Ben.
And my name's Small. We've got the cleanest kitchen of all. Tidy all the bits and bobs,
The things that help us do our jobs.
ingredients we'll put away.
Ready for use another day.
Pots and pans will start to smell.
If we don't wash them really well.
And now it's clear, let's all smile. We'll be finished in a little while. All around,
Up and down.
we've got the cleanest cafe in town. Aha, here comes the plate.
Oh, yes. And it looks like Monica enjoyed her fruity nest. Look, Small, she's left a note.
Well, what does it say? What does it say?
Let's see, shall we? It says, Dear Big Cook Ben and Little Cook Small, my apple was delicious. Thank you. And I loved the shiny nest. Do you mind if I take it away with me? By the way, you know how good I am at spotting shiny things? Well, I spotted this under the table, so I'm going to give it to you as a thank you present. Love from Monica the Magpie.
I think I know what Monica's found. Do you?
Oh, Small! It's my ring! Monica's found my ring! Oh, I must have dropped it earlier when I was cleaning the cafe! Way! Oh, I'm so happy I could jump for joy. In fact, I think I will. Whee!
I knew you'd find it, Ben. See you soon. Woohoo! Big cook, little cook, we'll cook for everyone. Wowee! A tent. I wonder what it's doing here. Oh, hello. Welcome to our cafe, the best cafe in the world. Look at this tent. Isn't it fantastic? I don't know what it's doing here, though. Maybe there's someone inside. Hello? Is there anybody there? Hello? Oh, the doorway's moving. I think there's someone or something inside. Hey, maybe an alien landed during the night. Do aliens like camping? I don't know. Don't be scared. I won't hurt you. Oh dear, it's a giant caterpillar.
Small! It's me, Small. It's Ben. Small! Oh, I feel a bit wobbly. Whoa, timber! It's only me, Small. Oh, hello, everyone. I've just been trying out my sleeping bag.
You gave me a bit of a fright there, Ben.
Sorry, Small. It's just I'm going camping soon and I wanted to try out my new camping gear.
Camping? Is that when you sleep in a tent under the stars?
Uh-huh.
Can I come?
Of course you can, Small. It wouldn't be any fun unless you came along. Hey, I've even got you your very own little sleeping bag.
Oh, brilliant! My very own sleeping bag.
Hey, Small, that's not all I've got in here. I've also got lots of other special equipment that we need for when we go camping. I've got a torch here, so we can see in the dark. And I've also got a toothbrush to keep our teeth nice and clean. And I've even got a teddy bear to snuggle up to at bedtime. Oh, and what's this?
Oh no! The lining's come out of your sleeping bag, Ben.
Oh dear, Small. Oh, if the lining comes out of my sleeping bag, I won't have anything to keep me nice and warm.
Well, don't worry, Ben. We'll just put something else in there.
Well, we'll have to worry about that later, Small. Sounds like we've got a customer.
I'm on my way! Woohoo! Whoosh!
So who is it, Small? Who's our customer today?
Well, she has soft feathers and a big beak.
Oh, and what sound does she make?
Honk, honk.
Oh, so she has feathers and a beak and she honks when she speaks. Anything else?
You're going to be amazed when you hear this. She's golden.
Wow! So she has feathers and a beak and she honks when she speaks and her feathers are actually golden. I think I know who it is. Is it Goldie, the golden goose?
You're right, Ben. And she's a beautiful sight to see. Now, how do we decide what to cook for a golden goose? I think it's time to look in my book.
We need a story to help us cook.
Let's take a look in Little Cook's book. Little Cook's Adventures in the Big World. Let me see.
Once, whilst I was sailing in the Pacific Ocean, I discovered a forgotten island. Through my binoculars, I could see that the island was dotted with lots of small hills. And on each of the hilltops, some very unusual birds had built their nests. I decided to go ashore and take a closer look. It was a very pretty place. The green grass was sprinkled here and there with golden feathers, which sparkled in the sun. Hoo-hoo! I hiked to the top of one of the hills, and there, sitting on top of her nest, I saw the most beautiful golden goose. Oh, hello, hello there. Welcome to Golden Goose Island, honked the goose. Would you like to see my 3 golden eggs? Oh, yes, I'd love to, I replied. But when the golden goose showed me her eggs, she realised that instead of 3 glittering golden eggs sitting safely in the nest, there are only 2. One of the eggs had rolled down the side of the hill. It was lying in the grass below. Oh no! The golden goose flew down to the egg and tried to nudge it up the hill with her beak, but it kept rolling back down again. Oh, whatever shall I do? She cried. I thought for a moment, and then suddenly I had an idea. I know! I can balance the egg on my spoonmobile. It was a tricky job. The golden egg was quite heavy. But eventually, I slipped it back into the nest, safe and sound. Oh, thank you so much, cried the golden goose, and she let out a great honk of joy. Honk! Little Cook to the rescue once again! That was a great adventure.
So the golden goose had all her eggs safely in her nest, thanks to your quick thinking, Small.
Way!
That spoonmobile of yours is really handy.
Thanks, Ben. But we still don't know what to cook for Goosey. Ooh! I know! Big Cook's Big Cookery Book!
Of course, the Big Cookery Book. There's recipes for everything in there.
And where do we look for things to cook?
In the book, in Big Cook's book. Ho-ho, here we are, Small. I found just the right recipe for Goldie the goose. Golden plum eggs.
So what are we waiting for?
You read out the ingredients, Little Cook, and I'll see if we've got them.
OK, let's see. We're going to need plums,
Over we go, in the fruit bowl, plums, lovely, got 'em.
Sugar.
In the cupboard, sugar, yes, got the sugar small.
Chocolate.
Chocolate in the fridge, chocolate, lovely chocolate, yep.
And creme fraiche.
Oh, creme fraiche, yes, that is tasty, got that as well. Here we are, everything we need for the recipe. Great. There's just one thing that's bothering me though, Small.
What's that?
Well, I don't know where plums come from. Do you?
No.
Well, why don't you whiz off and find out, little cook, and I'll get everything ready.
That's a great idea. See you later. Hey, why don't you come along too? Hooray!
Go, Small, whiz away! I wonder what he'll see today.
There's a train. Choo-choo! This is the right place.
I've come to an orchard where plums grow.
Look down this one.
Joseph is going to pick some plums. That's it. Reach up high.
Oh, look at these juicy plums, Libby. Pick these.
Now Libby's having a go.
And that one, look. Lovely. Is there another one? That's it.
Plums are a fruit and they grow on trees. They start off green and then they slowly turn purple. Like these. They're ripe and ready to eat. Wow, they've picked lots of plums. Plums are juicy and very good for you. They're delicious.
Better get back to the cafe. Bye.
Oh, my sleeping bag looks like it's been leaking for ages. There's hardly any stuffing left.
Well, hey, I'm back. I had a great time. I found out that plums are a fruit that grow on trees. And when they're ready to eat, they go a lovely purpley colour.
Sounds delicious. Now let's get cooking. We're all ready, so take a look.
And we will show you how to cook.
The jelly boats and pirates go, princess pea pies, carrot cakes and fruity smiles.
As envelope surprise.
We love our cafe and we love to cook. We have a fantastic recipe book. He is big cook and he is small. Friends in our cafe, we cook for them all.
When your tummy
Gets all rumbly, you're ready for a treat. You can make something delicious to eat.
Have you cleaned the surfaces?
Yes, have you washed your hands?
Yes!
All clean and ready to cook.
Do you remember the ingredients to golden plum eggs?
You do?
There were plums,
3,
sugar,
1 dessert spoon,
chocolate,
2 squares,
and creme fraiche.
4 tablespoons.
Whoopee, let's get started!
Okay, the first thing we need to do is pour the sugar into a saucepan and then half fill the saucepan with water. Like this. That's about right. And then we can turn on the heat and warm up the sugar and the water until it starts to boil. And remember, this is a job for your grown-up helper to do because it's a hob job, and the hob is hot, hot, hot.
Shh! While Benny's busy, I'm going to go and try and find something to line the sleeping bag with. Hey, I wonder if we've got any cotton wool.
And this is another job for your grown-up helper to do. They need to score the plums using a knife, which means making little cuts down the side of the plums to make it easier for the skin to peel away later. So once we've done that, I'm going to pop the plums into the boiling sugary water, like this. And we need to keep them in there for 4 minutes. And just pop the lid on to keep all the heat in. There we go. Now they need to cook until the skin starts to peel away, but make sure that they keep their shape because these are going to be our golden eggs.
Way! Look! I've got a cotton bud sword!
Small, may I ask why you're waving that cotton bud?
I was looking for cotton wool to fill the lining of your sleeping bag, Ben, but I could only find cotton buds.
Oh, cotton buds would make my sleeping bag feel really uncomfy. Can you think of anything else we could use?
Leave it to me, Ben. I'll get back to you.
Once the plums are ready and they've had time to cool, we can start to peel off the skins like this. And this is the really fun bit, especially when the skin peels off nice and easily like this. Hey!
Now, what else could I fill Ben's sleeping bag with?
When you've peeled off all the skin, it's time to take out the stones. Now, there's 1 stone in each plum, and this is quite a tricky job. You've got to be very careful because we need to keep that plum shape. Nice and careful. There we are. There's one.
Those plums smell great! Hey, Ben, I've decided to pad out the lining of your sleeping bag with some of my socks.
Are they clean?
Well, some are, but I didn't have enough clean ones, so some of them are a bit cheesy.
Well, I'm not having your cheesy socks anywhere near my sleeping bag, thank you very much.
Oh, listen to you, Mr. Fussy Pot. I was only trying to help.
Well, thanks for helping, but I think we need to get on with the recipe. Right, I've taken all the stones out of the plums now. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to spoon the creme fraiche into a bowl and then make a little nest shape like this.
Be careful, Ben. Oh, no. Don't worry, Ben. I'll just lick it up. Mmm.
Whoops! Oh, sorry, Small. Right, now it's time to grate the chocolate onto a plate. This is a job for your grown-up helper to do.
Grate some this way, Ben.
Oh, Small, this is for the recipe, not for you. OK, we've grated a bit of that there. So now we can sprinkle the chocolate onto our creme fraiche nest. Like this. Oh, yes, there we go. It looks just like a nest now. So, finally, we can pop on the plum eggs in the middle, like this. And there it is.
That looks delicious. Quick, Ben, let's get it to Goldie the Goose straight away.
Right you are, little cook. Golden plum eggs coming through. There, all done.
So what do we do now? Can we play?
Not yet. Time to clean and put away.
Hooray!
Wash, wipe, scrub and clean, make the kitchen sparkle and gleam.
My name's Ben.
And my name's Small, we've got the cleanest kitchen of all. Tidy all the bits and bobs,
the things that help us do our jobs.
ingredients we'll put away.
Ready for use another day.
Pots and pans will start to smell
If we don't wash them really well.
And now it's clear, let's all smile. We'll be finished in a little while. All around,
Up and down,
we've got the cleanest cafe in town.
Aha, here comes the plate.
Ho ho, yes! And it looks like Goldie the goose enjoyed her golden plum eggs. Look, Small, she's left a note.
Well, what does it say? What does it say?
Ho ho! Let's see, shall we? It says, Dear Big Cook Ben and Little Cook Small, thank you for my licky-lumptious golden plum eggs. You are fantastic cooks.
Way!
I am sorry that Ben's sleeping bag has lost some of its stuffing. Here's some golden goose down to use as new stuffing. It will make it cosy again. Oh yes, and thank you, Small, for rescuing my runaway egg. It hatched last week and I named the baby gosling Small after you. Happy honks from Goldie the goose.
Wow! And she named her baby gosling after me, Ben. Isn't that sweet?
Ho ho, very sweet, Small. And what about my golden goose down? Whoa, this looks really nice and warm.
Hey, Ben, does that mean we can go camping now?
It certainly does. Hey! See you soon.
Bye.
Ho ho.
Big cook, little cook, we'll cook for everyone.
Oh, hello. Welcome to our cafe. The best cafe in the world. I've just been cutting the grass, but it's going to take forever because the lawnmower's broken and I can't find Small. Have you seen him? Small? Small? Hey, why don't you shout with me? 1, 2, 3, Small! Oh, I can't find Small. I think he's lost.
Whoa. Oh, hello, Ben. What's the matter?
Oh, there you are. I was worried. Whatever are you doing?
Oh, I'm just having a bit of a rest after all that grass cutting.
All that grass cutting?
Oh, yes. Look.
One blade of grass. Is that all you've done? One blade of grass?
Well, it might be one blade of grass to you, my friend, but to me it's like a tree.
We'll have a lawn up to our ears in no time at this rate.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have broken the lawnmower.
Well, I didn't break the lawnmower. It just got old. That's all, Small. Aha! Come on. Customer, Small.
I'm on my way. Way!
And who's our customer today, Small?
You'll never guess. It's Old MacDonald.
Old MacDonald?
You know Ben, the farmer from the farm down the road. He keeps chickens and pigs and the most beautiful brown horse ever.
Well, we'd better make something a bit special for him then.
Yes. But what?
Something to do with animals.
Moo! Can you guess which animal I am? A cow.
Shh, Small, I'm trying to think.
Moo! Oink, oink. Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What on earth are you doing, Small?
I'm making farm animal noises, Ben. Farms are full of animals. I think it's time to look in my book.
We need a story to help us cook.
Let's take a look in Little Cook's book. Little Cook's Adventures in the Big World. Let me see. One day I was going for a walk when I heard a lot of noise. It was a farmyard full of howling animals. They were neighing and mooing and baaing and barking and grunting and meowing. It was the most dreadful noise I had ever heard. I just had to go and find out what the problem was. The horse told me that everyone on the farm was really, really hungry because the farmer hadn't fed them that morning. Not all the animals were there, though. The chickens were missing.
So I went to see if I could find them. But did I get a big surprise when I got to the chicken coop? All the hens were busy clucking and fussing round the cockerel. The poor cockerel was lying in bed looking really ill. He'd lost his voice. All he could say was, ugh, 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 instead of cock-a-doodle-doo. How terrible! A cockerel without a cock-a-doodle-doo. I soon realised what the problem was. The farmer and his wife were still fast asleep. No wonder the farmer hadn't woken up. You see, it's the cockerel's job to wake the farmer up. Every day, at dawn, the cockerel stands on top of the chicken house and sings his wake-up call as loud as he can. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo! Then the farmer wakes up and knows it's time to feed all the animals. But because the cockerel had lost his voice, the farmer hadn't woken up. That's when I did my famous cockerel impression. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo! That soon woke them up. At last the animals would be fed. Little Cook to the rescue once again!
That was a great adventure. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Way! I'm back, Ben. There we go. The farmer and his wife rushed out of bed and soon they'd fed all the animals.
I bet you know exactly what to cook for old MacDonald then.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Let's see. It can't be that difficult. Oh, I know something that might help us. It's a song about our customer, old MacDonald. That's sure to help us. Will you join in?
Goody, I know this one too.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O. With a cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there, here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck cluck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here a oink, there a oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Oh, I love that song, Ben.
Me too.
There are so many things that come from a farm, aren't there?
Yeah, but we have to think of something for old MacDonald in our cafe. But what?
I know! Big Cook's Big Cookery Book!
Of course, the Big Cookery Book. There's recipes for everything in there.
And where do we look for things to cook?
In the book. In the book. In Big Cook's book. Aha! Look, the perfect thing. Farmyard smoothies.
Milky drinks that look like animals! Whoopee!
Hooray! You read out the ingredients, little cook, and I'll see if we've got them.
OK, let's see. We're going to need a banana.
OK. Banana.
Honey. That's honey, not bunny, Ben.
Oh, sorry. Honey.
Yogurt, and most important of all, milk.
Yogurt and, oh.
Are we out of milk?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, well, that scrambled our plans.
What are we going to do now, Small? We can't make smoothies without milk.
Not to worry, Ben. I'll whiz off and get some.
Oh, Small, you're the poppin' popcorn, and I'll get everything ready.
I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Hey, why don't you come along too? Whoopee!
Go, Small, whiz away! I wonder what he'll see today.
wonder if I'm in the right place.
Look at the lovely green grass and oh, what's that? Something's eating the grass. It's a cow. There's lots of black and white cows. Moo, moo, moo. Here comes the farmer on his tractor. He's rounding up the cows because twice a day they have to be milked. Moo to you too! This is the milking parlour. Come on, in you go. The farmer attaches suction pipes to the cow's udders. The milk is taken from the cow. Wow, look at all that milk. The milk then goes to a factory where it's heated and cooled and put into cartons. At home, we keep milk in the fridge so it stays fresh. Milk is tasty and very good for you. I like to drink milk too, or have it on my cereal at breakfast.
I'd better get some milk back to the cafe. See you later. There's a train! Choo-choo!
There we are, all set and ready to go. All we need now is the milk.
Way! I'm back, Ben. I've brought the milk, fresh from the farm. Woo!
Ooh, nice and creamy. Lovely. We're all ready, so take a look.
And we will show you how to cook.
Jelly boats and pirates' gold, princess pea pies, carrot cakes and fruity smiles,
And envelope surprise.
We love our cafe and we love to cook. We have a fantastic recipe book. He is big cook and he is small. Friends in our cafe, we cook for them all. When your tummy gets all rumbly, you're ready for a treat. You can make something delicious to eat.
Have you cleaned the surfaces?
Yes, have you washed your hands?
Yes! All clean and ready to cook. Do you remember what we need for farmyard smoothies?
You do?
There was a banana,
1 sliced,
honey,
1 teaspoon,
yogurt,
1 tablespoon,
and last of all, milk.
1 cup.
Whoopee! Let's get started!
Now mash up the banana with a fork. In it goes. There we are. Oh, mash it up. Mash, 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 mash. I like this bit. Oh, there we go. Now we're making a drink to remind old MacDonald of his farm. It's a yellow chip drink. There we go. Now we also need to make a paper head and tail for the drink. And my little chum here can take care of that.
Okie dokie!
What noises do chicks make?
I know! Cluck, cluck, cluck! Cluck, cluck, cluck!
Okay, now, to our mashed banana, we add our yoghurt. In it goes. Lovely. Our honey. There we are. Make it nice and sweet. All that in. And then finally, we put in the milk. And then mix it all together to make a lovely, thick banana drink. Mix it up, mix it up. We just finished popping the rest into a glass. Oh, very nice. Doesn't that look good? Our drink's just about ready for Small's head and tail decoration. Small, how's this chick's face coming along?
That's the face done. Now for the tail.
Oh, yes, the tail. How is the tail?
Cluck, 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 cluck. I've finished and I've stuck some tape on the back. Cluck, 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 cluck.
Thank you, Small. On we go. Now I just need a straw, please, Small.
Here you go, Ben.
Oh, thank you. And there we are. One lovely chick drink. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Now, if you want to make a pink piggy smoothie, oink, 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 all you have to do is add strawberries instead of bananas.
Come on, Ben. We'd better get that chick drink off to Old MacDonald. It looks so good.
Righto. One farmyard smoothie coming through. Oh, there.
So what do we do now? Can we play?
Not yet. Time to clean up and put away.
Hooray!
Wash, wipe, scrub and clean. Make the kitchen sparkle and gleam. My name's Ben. And my name's Small. We've got the cleanest kitchen of all. Tidy all the bits and bobs, the things that help us do our job. Ingredients we'll put away, ready for use another day. Pots and pans will start to smell if we don't wash them really well. And now it's clear, let's all smile, we'll be finished in a little while. All around, up and down, we've got the cleanest cafe in town.
Aha! Here comes the plate.
And what's this? Old MacDonald's left us a note, Small.
Well, what does it say? What does it say?
Let's see, shall we? It says, Dear Big Cook Ben and Little Cook Small, the best smoothie I've ever tasted. And what brilliant heads and tails. Just like being back on the farm.
He likes it. He really likes it.
And there's something else, Small.
Well, what?
It says, I've heard you were having problems with your lawnmower, so as a little thank you, I've left you something to cut the grass for you.
Something to cut the grass? A lawnmower?
Oh, my Small. Old MacDonald's left us a note and a goat.
A goat?
Look at this, Small. Her name's Alice, and she'll have your lawn looking lovely in no time. Well, mash my potatoes, if that doesn't beat everything. Our very own goat. See you soon.
See you soon.